Hello everyone, my name is Mercedes Aponte, Crossroads C5 class of 2014. Thank you so much for joining us for this year's Urban Campfire. It is because of people like you that I have had some of the best opportunities of my life. Crossroads offers year-round programming for youth ages 6 to 18 years old. At 6 years old, a child can learn to swim, climb a climbing wall, and make important friendships. And me, I found Crossroads at just 12 years old. In 7th grade, I was a rule follower and super fearful of authority. Now, just imagine how I felt hearing my name over the South Middle School intercom. I was convinced I was in trouble for some mysterious offense. I will never forget sitting in the cafeteria though, looking down at that C5 brochure. There was a teenager literally rappelling down a mountain. It looked like a movie. When I heard words like plane, trek, and overnight camp, I was sold. That could be me. No, that will be me. As the classic middle child, I kept myself so busy I never had to deal with my emotions. And if you know any middle children, you know we can feel a little ignored. After my parents split up, we moved a lot and I had to take care of my younger sister. My self-esteem came from following the rules, earning high grades, and staying off the radar. A lot of people knew me, but I had a hard time making friends since we moved so often. By 7th grade, I could only focus on the present. I don't know if I ever gave myself permission to dream or think about myself. C5 gave me a second family, a place where I did not have to take care of anyone and just focus on myself. My first summer truly opened my eyes to the possibilities and opportunities that existed outside of my bubble. I had my own bed, no one knew my family, and there was no homework. I had to just focus on myself. At camp, time melts away like butter sitting in the sun. You can just exist. My brochure moment came in the 3rd year of the program, when we hopped on a plane to Wyoming and hiked in the Bighorn National Forest. Well, rappelling was closed that year, but I did get to zip line, go whitewater rafting, and experience nature at its most raw and perfect form. One of my most memorable experiences was on the first night at base camp. My trek group was in charge of making dinner. Imagine the 11 of us laughing, singing, and clanking pots and pans together to make beats. It felt like a movie, a poetic sunset in a magical new place as me and the other girls shared our stories. From that night forward, the 11 of us were inseparable. Actually, one of my trek mates is now my coworker and dear friend. Talk about full circle. From a young age, I saw college as my way to build a better future for myself and my family. In my 4th year of the program, I was excited to head on my college tour. And then life struck. The day before college tour, my mother passed away suddenly in her sleep. Would you believe I still went? There was no place else I wanted to be. Even now, my heart is still warm, thinking about the community that held me up during this time. After all, Crossroads was my safe place, full of consistency and unconditional support. Where else would I be able to process? One of the hardest experiences of my life helped me build some of the strongest relationships in my life. Crossroads showed me that I have people I can count on, and that in darkness, you can still find your way. When I came full circle and joined Crossroads as a seasonal staff member, I had a chance to pay it forward. As a Flint counselor, I saw kids just like me. Cautious of adults, trying to hide, and not fully aware of their power. I will never forget one of my campers, Denasia, made me work hard to build trust. I had to earn that relationship, never giving up on her when she pushed boundaries, doubted herself, or lashed out. I believe in our leaders' genius and ability to thrive, And because I had been in their shoes, I never gave up on her. Towards the end of the session, I realized my power as a mentor. On Flint Trek, we sat on the benches after hiking Mount Monadnock, basking in the flow of our day hike. Denasia had finally found peace in that silence, and then she turned to me, and I will never forget her words. "Before I leave this summer, can I have your contact information? You always listen to me, and I really need your support after Camp 2. This work is always worth it because our youth are always worth it." Another chapter in my life started when Crossroads nominated me and my classmate Michelle for the full tuition Leadership Posse Scholarship. After a series of interviews, we earned a full tuition scholarship to Bryn Mawr College. Isn't it beautiful that I had my Crossroads family with me even as I started college? All of my passions in C5 came to life on campus. I practiced community action when I partnered with Dialogue on Race to end systematic racism. I practiced leadership when I ran a series of workshops for first-year students focused on classism in the dining halls. C5 not only expanded my horizons by giving me a love for nature and science, but this passion led to pursuing a bachelor's in geology. I love the work we do. Now, I am the Community Action Coordinator, and I get to unlock doors for our leaders and connect them to their passions. There is nothing like C5. Youth voice is centered, valued, and included. Healthy relationships start in the 7th grade year and follow you through the rest of your life, from birthday cookouts and graduations to baby showers and weddings. I am not the first nor the last person who has been affected by this program. Crossroads has been doing this work for a long time. We are the experts, progressive, authentic, and always relationship focused. At the end of the day, people just need to know there is someone that believes in them, no matter what happens. I believe in Crossroads. Crossroads believes in me. And I hope you believe in Crossroads too. Thank you.